Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Daniel Lynch. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
There's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Out there to center. Waters makes the grab, 1 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Hard hit right side. Takes it himself. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That one out to right. Eaton under it. And that ends the inning. Nothing to it. Back here in Kansas City. And today's starter, Yusei Kikuchi. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Bottom of the first. Now at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Good hitters count the 2-0. He was late there. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or 2.
On the ground. Merrifield to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And next up for the Royals, Nate Eaton. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. That's in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Vinny Pasquantino at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball. And now it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Royals go down 1-2-3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, top of the second, and now for the Jays, Matt Chapman. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
In the air, out towards right center. Eaton racing over to make the catch. And now it's Daulton Varsho. Out towards right center field. Waters under this one. Snags it for the second out.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Chris, Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that's too high. Kirk, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground right side, Pasquantino steps on the bag, and that is. And welcome back. Now it's Franmil Reyes. Kikuchi back to work. Good eye right there. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Edward Olivares in the box now. No balls and a strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of this start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm.
And the 0-2. And downstairs.
1-2.
And another ball. Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. KC down. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. The pitch. Left field, way back there. That's back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for 3rd. Whit with a relay throw. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Swings through that one. 0-1. Kiermaier, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 9th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
1-2 the count.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, George Springer. That one ran inside, almost got him. Merrifield stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning. Into center. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a foul ball.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Out to short. Oh, nice play. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Drew Waters. 0-1. Waters, a rangy center fielder, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Next offering is in for a strike. That's to third. Chapman. Jump throw. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting it, the third baseman, Hunter.
My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got to can it.
Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. Outside corner, there's a strike. And now the count is even.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And it's even up.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And here's the catcher, MJ Melendez. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. That's inside.
That's inside.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Two balls, two strikes to count with two outs. And that's down and away. Payoff pitch. Got it by him for the K. Royals back on to the fourth. Now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And here it comes. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
And 1-2. Siggy, how about this, though? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. And there's a ball. That's a laser base hit.
Everything came together for him. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Here's Matt Chapman. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. Matt Chapman hits one out. His second of the year. It's 3-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Daulton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. First offering misses the mark.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Fly ball to right. Eaton pulls it down, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Kirk at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. High fly ball out into left center field. Reyes makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. Right side. And that will end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. John Chapman and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Bobby Witt Jr. Kikuchi back to work. And a good eye there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team.
And it gets by him. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Nate Eaton. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. And the pitch. Fought off foul. And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a pop-up. Merrifield tracks it down for the out.
The first baseman, number 9.
So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Witt over at first with 1 away. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Check swing on the 2-1. Appeal to third. He did not go around. The pitch. Swing and a base hit. Witt around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And a strike in there. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
That's down and in.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Varsho right there to make the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's now a 2-run game. So here's the Royals DH, Edward Olivares. Popped up. Merrifield pulls it down and he makes the catch. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Witt Merrifield. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Massey. Relay to third. He's in there.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here's Kiermaier now. Line to left, and that one gets down. Fair ball. In comes the run from third to add on, and they're up by 3. Kiermaier into second, and he's got a double.
Wastes no time there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And the Royals man Chris Bubich will take over here. This is his first appearance of the season. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. And takes low for ball 1. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Kiermaier around third. Play it home. He's safe. And they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And here is Bo Bichette. And that one ripped to left. And Bichette is retired. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Vladdy at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
Late swing fouled off. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Man at second. That one down the line, and a base hit. Here comes Springer around third. The throw in. The run comes in from second. It's 6-1.
Comes through with the RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Man at first with 1 gone. And here is Matt Chapman. He's already homered in this game. Chapman gets a piece there. And now the lefty swings through that one for strike 2. Guerrero, the base runner at first with 1 out. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second, that's 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Royals 1. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Michael Massey. That's through there for a strike.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next pitch just misses. Ball 2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Left-hand batter waits. Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Drew Waters stands in. Just missed. That one missed. Next offering misses. And now 3-0.
3-0.
And that one clips the corner. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 outs, base is empty. Hunter Dozier steps in for the Royals. Line drive. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So man aboard. And now the catcher comes up to hit. MJ Melendez.
Yeah.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
No ball.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him.
And that's a strikeout looking. Strike 3 called. All set. Bubic back to work. Bubic goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning. Man at first. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 2. Ball 1, no strikes. Kirk measures 5 feet 8 inches, 245 pounds, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. And that one sliced foul. Runner at first with no outs here. That hits the dirt, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Popped up. And there's one down. Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. Brandon Bell, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for. And that one is lifted in the air. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double took that decision out of the hands of the third base coach, didn't it? I mean, was he planning to send him home? We don't know, maybe, but now he's preparing for a whole different situation with a pair of runners in scoring position.
Second and third, one gone. And next for Toronto, Witt Merrifield. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Merrifield, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and they went out and made a trade for in the air right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off. Two outs. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Second and third, 2 down. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Base hit and a run comes in. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Taylor Clark.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
0-1. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now next offering popped in the air, right field, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 4. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 6th, and now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nate Eaton. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And strike 2.
1-2.
1-2 now.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ball.
And ball 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. On the ground right side. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Royals. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Line drive, caught. So up next for Toronto, Daulton Varsho. 1 for 3. Swing and a grounder, foul, first base side. Foul ball there. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Guerrero coming home. The relay throw. He beats it safe. And it's an 8-run lead. Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Fouled off. He was late. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Runner leads away at second. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline, and they now lead by 9.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now it's the DH, Brandon Belt. And fouled off. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Kirk stands at first with 1 out. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Merrifield, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
2 on, 1 out. Liner snagged at first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. They get 2. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now it'll. Now to the bullpen for the Jays, Anthony Bass.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And fires in a fastball at 95. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1. And he deals. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Edward Olivares. On the ground as he checked his swing. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Righty to the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2.
That's the ball.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Royals go to. We're at the top. The right-hander back to work. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
0-2 now. That one lifted to left. Reyes hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Springer stands in now, looks at that one inside. Popped up. And it falls. So a man aboard now with one away.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Not much the defense can do there. They're playing the odds that he'll pull it right at him, but a little slow roller the other way is pretty much indefensible.
In the air, out towards left center. Waters makes the grab on the run. Man at first, Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
Popped in the air, left field, and makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back. Bottom of the eighth. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Drew Waters. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw over to Biggio. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. And to the plate for Kansas City, Hunter Dozier. Grounder off the pitcher. On to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. 2 outs. Base is empty. MJ Melendez now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
And the slider just misses. 2-0. And there's the strike. Good eye in that spot. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a
new arm into the game, the righty, Josh Stamont.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That one misses in the dirt. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Daulton Varsho.
That's a ball.
That misses, and it's 1-0. Stamont, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Dylan Coleman getting loose out there. And a foul ball left side. Swung on, belted. Back there. Bangs off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Chapman, the runner at third. Varsho at second with nobody out. It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now Brandon Bell swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 0-1. That one hammered but pulled foul. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The next offering misses. 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. In the dirt, blocked.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
They take the force out. That's out number 3. They put 2 on the board. Back here at the ballpark. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Adam Simber.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Pasquantino batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 0-2 as he waves at that one. And that's downstairs and outside. Now fly ball to right center. Kiermaier hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Franmil Reyes steps in for the Royals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one drifts inside.
1-1.
Simber is ready. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Time.